Daily update just starting. No hook, no more, no need. Here we want to be talking about the life reflections for today so far. For the customers that I'm serving and the people who are watching. Got up at 5 a.m. after I've gotten to bed at 9 p.m. Actually wanted to do 8. But I instead wrote a long message in a forum, which was very important. And then cranked my hog in the bedroom. Without ejaculating, obviously, I would never do that. But to find a good way to think about my goals while doing it and move the energy so it doesn't get stuck. Am I ashamed to say this? But hey, I'm retaining already for a month and I'm using the energy for creativity. It's not always easy, and it did make it more manageable. One more time today, briefly in the shower. Keeping it all inside, just moving the energy, getting the body up, doing some push-ups on the floor, balancing out the energy. We also can do breath work, right? Oxygenizing our bodies. That is very important. And learning it is about demeanor. That doesn't mean to be mean. That means to be kind and nice. Demeanor, behavior. And going forward easily. Coca leaves and kidney tea. Making the best out of my life. Making the best life out of myself. Getting the best results out of myself. Exactly. Then it's 8:52. I know we need to be doing the rule of 300. This is what I've committed myself to. And I kind of am lying to the numbers. Because I actually haven't really... I have done the content numbers. It's just... It's not really content like that where I'm like, this is my topic, this is what I'm talking about. But maybe I gotta give myself the grace to just go ahead with another month of these types of videos and just grow into that naturally. It will happen naturally anyway. And just keep doing these videos. Right? And to realize how good I'm looking, man. That doesn't look quite as nice. But that has a nice complexion. And I can put on some creams, you know, my skin is mostly really okay. You know, I'm just gonna put on some creams and be the wealthy man that I am. I'm taking care of myself, it's fine. I'm eating clean and wealthy and healthy without any fuck-ups. I haven't had any in years in terms of eating. Well, a month. That really wasn't a fuck-up. I was just throwing up because I was eating too late. Anti-kuchas. Hard meat. But not compulsive eating. I've overcome that completely. Yes, this is great. By bringing my energies into balance and into alignment. We are going forward. People are following us. Our draw is getting stronger and stronger, both with friends and with clients. And opportunities also, most importantly. Going forward, speaking my life into existence, what we need to be doing is to find our network, to nourish our network each and every day. Learning persuasion. I wrote into my document then afterwards. Let me just share my screen and write it down. It's like, it's imperfect, but the journaling, even if we start at 8:54, it's fine, we get there. We journal, we produce the content, we do the outreach each and every day, we write some comments. I've cleaned my whole place this morning. So 83 minutes, it's fine. Alright, that's the sheet. It's Thursday, effortless Thursday. I could potentially really attend the sales call. Or the messaging call, that would be a good idea. Attending the messaging call, yeah, that would be a really good idea actually. I want to message people to get them on a call, exactly. Correctly. Attending the sales calls too. Yeah. My outcomes really are booking calendar, appointments into my calendar with people and start talking to them in an easy and effortless way about their problems and their challenges with RPM. Because I am an RPM coach. That I can do it because Patrice could do it. I'm still looking for permission and others to believe that it is possible. That this is how life works. We all have strengths and weaknesses. Some people's is it to lead in some area that they are good at. Alright, and we copy that to the $50,000 thing and write some articles effortlessly and see. Accepted. My AI Jarvis, $50,000. That's what we're gonna make. It says behind the camera, it says it on the screen. Let's go. That's how it works. And the article comes out. This is easy. Now we're just gonna make it better. James has just sent me the blueprints. Josephine was also on board. I'm making the prompts better. Super easy. Comments, outreaches, kidney tea. You know. I have my entire place cleaned up. And I realized that life management is about system management, and that entails people management. Write an article about this, awesome. Right. Just keep going. Even without perfectionism. What do I carve in where I see LinkedIn at? Yeah, because I've spent a lot of time on the platform in the last days. That's fine, hey, it's like it's my social channels. Got to like build connection. $2,600 post impressions, yeah. Easy, that was the first comment already. Having fun growing effortlessly. For a month now, my stash is scratching at my nose too. Out of the stressor, yes man, fuck, Man, whenever I feel like challenged or that I'm lying or something, it's like my nose, like Pinocchio fucking touching the nose, man. Incredible. Physical manifestations of inner things. Right, I'm recording all of that, 10 minutes already, let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, let's go! Right, being an entertainer, celebrating the small steps, easy, right? Place. Realized that it is about I'm looking at my life. There's companies. I'm acquiring AI automations, barter exchanges, having fun, growth likely, easy for myself. Post it on Twitter and on Threads. Thursday. Clarity and purity is the best. I want to have a really good wife. It's part of my really good life. Documentation. Posting on me phone, on me Twitter, yeah, my thoughts, yeah, oh. Content creator. Making the distincting of distinctions between my life success journal, where I file away the learnings about micro habits, main projects, wife and waking up. There's learnings. That I will implement. Alright, copy that over. The success journal. Color code. I'm just dipping my finger into the thing. It's fine, all these micro habits, it's easy. Processing is done, easy. No, we saved this thing. Oh yeah, these are the checks. That's different than the up processing to HD. I got it. I'm not in a rush. Daily seeds being planted well. 30 likes, 100%. Yeah, it's all good, in the right position, in the right direction. I just gotta keep going. Make it easy and effortlessly for people to succeed, to make my content in the best possible way. The make.com team account with Austin Zest and other people as well. Yeah, man. Just charge them a little bit of money. But it's for friends, you know. My fingernails are looking like an amateur. I'm biting them again. It's not so good. But we're going forward, man. It's easy. No Slack channel. Can I change her name here? Can't change her name. So interesting. Well, can't change her name, I guess. Building the systems with fun and ease, with fun and peace of mind. It's easy, man. I've worked hard all week. I've made serious progress. Serious action. Now spending some hours reflecting. Tomorrow's a trailblazer call. Blazing the trails with rag agents. Oh ho 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 ho, balancing out my energies with my voice. Yah-ho, yah-ho. And I'm thinking further, faster, forward. Yah-ho, I'm dreaming my life into existence. Yah-ho, hey, yah-ho, yeah, 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 hey, hey, yah-ho. Your life. For the first time now, we're going to make a double post. Record it and put it here. But what about, did we want to post? Some days we catch it, other days we don't, and there are so many ideas. My mind is a storm, yahoo, with the communications and delegations and all of these systems that we easily can sort and file away. Fly away, it is easy. Yeah, staring right here, staring the monster in the eyes. But that's no monster, these are just customers that I serve. Nothing to be afraid of. Is that the nicer version of fuck off? Fret off. Afraid of. It's a trade-off. Is there a trade-off between casual intimacy and purity? Is there a trade-off? Afraid of. Fuck off. Anyways. The good argumentation, yahoo, with my finger in the vinegar. Processing deeply and training my mind and my brain to work and optimize my good voice. My good voice, yahoo, yahey. Being a content creator, each day and each morning, setting up my computer and content create, it is easy. I'm giving really high value to the people that I serve, yahoo. About just a few topics, and feeling like I have control over the systems that I operate easily. Communication Slack, automationmake.com, YouTube and Facebook, my emails, my Canva, ChatGPT and Claude. That's about what I use, right? Video editing, right? Okay. Here are the tools that I'm committed to mastering and filing away learnings from highly advanced tools. YouTube, this entire platform, so big. LinkedIn, some people spend years just learning that. Right? Google Drive, organization, documents, right? Automation, Slack, communication, Canva for graphic design, Fireflies, writing my meetings, napkin, personalized outreach, Claude, research, content production, clarity finder, ChatGPT, the same. Right. Or website host, phone for video, physical journal, private learnings, and my daily numbers, putting them onto paper with a pen. My daily numbers on a CSV sheet. There'll be a studio for video capture. CapCut, video editing. For auto editing out Silencer. Do I keep that? Question for Josie. We put that into our September learning stock, even though it's already October. I'll find it one time, but not now. Communication and delegation. Is that arrogant? Communications, questions, delegation. We delegate to our friends also, because we are a team. That I can a make.com team account will be of great value, because I can be like a com and systems and automations. Let my team test together with me. Team plan. Expensive. Cloud server. My web Docker containers. Digital capital. Selling to businesses. Docker containers and access to them. Together with the knowledge how to deploy them. To always and from anywhere to make money online. So businesses also, by having web, can also build digital infrastructure or the healing work. It's a phenomenal skill set. That goes actually into my mission document. It's easy. 918. Yeah. I value high leverage thoughts. Leader, teacher, seminar leader, for my clients and prospects, for myself and my friends and team. Leadership. If I didn't depends on the outcome, but strong connection to the outcome. And I am solving my business. Takes change your life. Requires change of thought. Takes pure high value since you already have so much mental. So to appear. Right, Thursday. What's new? What's good? Perfect. Going forward, yeah. With effortless creation, learning how to speak and how to talk, how to communicate, how to write comments, and how to make a great post, yeah. I have some ideas. Yeah. Making this great visual post. Just having fun for one more morning. Floating on CBD. CBD oil. It is so easy. Yahoo! Having success on social media while biting myself in my mouth. Then letting this thought analyze. Yeah, it's great. The only thing is like it's a little bit not so pure as like the freaking Tinder code. But we clean that part of our lives up and just use it to learn communication. It's fine for that. Let's use what you have. You have tons of contents there. Get those girls to come down here. Right? We don't need to be intimate, but let's learn persuasion. Let's learn how to relate. You know, that's what it's good for. Let's learn how to text and how to relate and how to speak, how to be funny and how to be humorous. Not hubrisful, but humorousful. Nose compilation one day. One day we're gonna make a nose compilation. Making things that are funny. Man. Just building my brand, my piece of art. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make a post right now based on this image that I'm giving you. Now that is a post that Gary Vee did, exactly. And I would like to give her out a prompt to Flux, trained on my own model with my own face. So just use the name Florian, which is my name. And then it will know exactly which person. And then also display in the background Gary Vee and me, kind of when you take a picture at a football game, you know his football team, just hand in hand, but make the background half soccer and half whatever his team plays at. I think it's baseball, isn't it? Nah, that was the other guy. The sports team that Gary Vee owns or wants to own. Exactly. And make the exact same oranges like they are in the picture. Just give her the prompt so that Flux understands what it is. Then we see what kind of pictures appear. So the outcome is to make a funny, humorous, but still elegant and very photorealistic image that I can post on social media as a riff and as a kind of parody of Gary Vee's post. Let's see what it does. Effortless connection, yeah, oh, yeah. Claude, you dickhead. All the time. I should know this, man. Claude has so many guardrails now. Alright, GPT. Claude is really like, I'm not gonna do nothing illegal, nobody ever. That's fine, I guess. That's fine. That's why we're here. So LinkedIn. No. Great effort, but you didn't quite understand what I mean. I want you to give out a prompt for Flux, which is an image creation model that I've trained on my own image, so it knows my face already. Just give it a prompt so I can give that to Flux, thank you. What I want you to do is to describe this image in as much detail as you can so I can give that as a prompt to Flux, right? But the original image, not the image that you just made, right? Won't do it. Man, that would be a great automation. Just upload a screenshot from your phone with AS's phone automation. Yeah, we're gonna employ all of the resources in the community, man. That's gonna be so good. It's fine. That makes the post right away. Got it. Well, it's fine, I guess. What? Was that what I instructed it to do? Not so sure. Is that even my model? That's not even my model. Well. We learn image generation. We learn content production. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Dipping my finger in the vinegar. It's all easy. It's all easy. I know how to influence influences with humor. It's easy. Cute. So interesting. Only download that as a WebP file. So interesting. How all of these things work. But the text fucking perfect. Unbelievable. Do we still have the one from Todd? I'm just playing it. Having fun and making progress. 7K followers, not bad. His nephew is using the too as the son. Aspiring aerospace engineer. Okay, got it. Good job, Todd. Man. Huh. Yeah. 180 likes. Was bleibt? That was excellent. Please also describe in that same detail this image and graphic. Yeah, the image turned out great with your prompt for Flux. Very grateful, thank you. Learning how much effort to give into. See if we can tweak that a little bit here. Thank you. Now make another one with the data that you can read from my type of work. I'm just going to give you a lot of data and see if you can make a diagram that also makes sense in the exact same way, just changing out the texts, right? So what those parts of the diagram mean and not the diagram itself with some of the data that I'm giving you. Thank you. But only include it if it makes sense. Thank you. Now let's see if that was specific enough. Super exciting, eh? Super exciting. Flux images for LinkedIn. Just one entirely beautiful creative day. Very nice. I'm also doing what I need to be doing each and every day. Going forward, going forward, going forward each and every day. Creating with fun. $49, okay. That's a bit too much, buddy. 300 is good. Mm-hmm. Interesting. It is so easy. clarify and save all of these templates, man. Unbelievable. Should trigger flux now. That's it for now. It is very interesting indeed, the realization that I just had and the progress and the process that I'm speaking to, from going up and down my room where I can look up and I can look down and I can just be with the words that I want to say, and now learning and practicing to speak into the camera and still be with my words, and actually even more so be with the person that I'm looking at behind the camera, envisioning the type of person that I want to be talking to right now and right there. So I'm going to start with selling expensive services to people who can afford it, to whom it is not expensive, because expensive is just relative, relational, relative, right? And I'm learning how to speak well, how to look well, and how to hold my voice each time as I speak better and better, and being the coach that I want to be for the person. So what I'm going to deliver to my clients is, number one, RPM. And that means that we pay attention to the outcome and not to to-do lists. We're not going to write to-do lists anymore. We are going to think about what is the outcome that we want to achieve, and then why do we want to achieve that in the first place. Once we have that, we know what RPM is, we know what RPM means, we know why we want it, what the purpose of our actions is, so that we can orient towards that as we are filling our daily schedule with tasks, so that not only we achieve the outcome that we want, but we also feel in control of our days, of what we want to do. Positivity, belief, friends, and actions. I am building my life and my skill set each and every day, learning how to continue, learning how to continue, learning how to continue, and not be in my head, but just giving, not talking in terms of making excuses for the behavior or justifying the behavior by reflecting upon it and talking about it, not going back into my own head, but being there, being with the person, inviting the person, that is you, who is listening, to join my free community, learning how to utilize my voice, the voice of the belly, while holding my chin nice and high and proud, and talking to people not only with conviction, but also with fun and spaß and empathy, to get people into my free community. So for that reason, join Self-Optimization Nation. And we are going to have an Energize Me morning call. Each morning we are going to energize you. You are going to feel energized. You are going to feel energized. And you're going to feel like you're making meaningful progress towards the goals that you want to achieve in your life. Energize Me morning call. Then we're also going to have the evening sessions, which are masterclasses around positivity, belief, friends, or actions. And I'm realizing how fulfilling that practice of speaking my message and getting my message clear actually is, because it feels like we have gotten to the tipping point now where I'm actually quite happy with how it's already coming out. And we are just getting better and better and better every single day, speaking into existence the life that I want to live. Self-Optimization Nation. Come and join Self-Optimization Nation. You're going to join us and you're going to submit your daily outcomes. That's what you want to achieve today. In terms of RPM, not in terms of to-dos, not what you ought to be doing, what you should be doing, but rather what are the main outcomes and how are they related to your ultimate vision, walking backwards of what are the steps that you need to take in order to get there, breaking that down on a yearly vision and then on monthly benchmarks and daily actions that we want to look at and that we want to achieve and that we are achieving. And this is just the same way as I'm just going about practicing, learning, getting better, getting stronger, affirming and documenting my journey each and every day. We will also start making progress, meaningful progress towards our lives, towards who we want to be. And it is good for me to start practicing what I'm doing in front of the camera for the calls that I am going to have with my community, because I know once I have people in my community, once people are there, I know what to do and I am prepared and I'm doing the work and I'm putting in the hours to prepare myself to talk to my person, not at my person, but talking to the person, the type of person, my target audience, my ICP that I would like to attract Yahuyahi into my group, into my community. Self-optimization nation, positivity, belief, friends, and actions. We are going to track positivity, we're going to track self-belief, and we're going to track energy levels. Because these are the three metrics that make meaningful improvements towards all of the soft skills that are required for lasting brand building and success. These are the character traits that we're going to be talking about and teaching, and not teaching at all. We're basically just paying attention to those metrics, and then we're also paying attention to how these metrics are actually affecting these soft skills that we're after. That can be confidence, that can be empathy, that can be the skill of listening, that can be the skill to remember somebody's name, the skill to do it intuitively right, to shake somebody's hand in the right way. All of these are micro skills that make you, make me, make us good salesmen and good persuaders. And we're all salesmen in some kind of way, in some kind of part within ourselves. There's always sales. And once we level up the sales skills, we get to marketing skills, which is basically sales one-to-many, where we will learn to create content, to produce, to cut videos, how to look good with lighting and videography, sound effects, and so many other things. I don't even know if you can actually hear me for the first 6 minutes, because it seems like now that I'm taking out my microphone, the CPU is instantly 3% higher. Interesting, very interesting. And I know that it is good behavior and good demeanor with the right head position that makes me successful in speaking to the camera and speaking out my message into the camera, so that they, if they have ears, may receive that message. That was a little bit boastful, right? The assumption that went behind that statement, but it is fine. We keep going. And I also realized that empathy means that people who have high ambition and put themselves into high pressure scenarios themselves, because they want to grow, we have to give them some leeway and understand that there are some sparks of arrogance, because as you get better in leveling up your life, in the beginning, you sometimes have to just push your emotions aside. And in that way also the type of person who wants to be weak, who wants to give in, you have to shut that type of person off inside of you at times. It doesn't have to be forceful all the time, but there are moments where this is a necessary skill to shut up the inner bitch and do what needs to be done. And that leads to, oftentimes, unless we're very aware of it, and we're also balancing them with that, with flowing and doing what feels right also. It's an art, it's a practice, it's a beautiful balance to be found and encountered. A dichotomy to be managed by each and every one, individually, separately, personally. But that also means that sometimes we have to forgive other people who are growing, who are wanting a lot for their lives, that they may utter some statements of arrogance once in a while, and we may forgive that. In the same way as for people who are our employees, who are by definition not as professional as us, otherwise they would have a business of their own, to make the mistakes, because the same kind of mindset that deterred them from actually really truly living their dreams, and instead of halfway building somebody else's dream, these same kinds of confusions and fears and insecurities that make the person join your company and stay, apart from the incentives that you put out to keep the person and to develop the person, to invest into the person, they bring about other kinds of behaviors as well that are unwanted. And so I'm a great communicator. I have one-on-ones with clients, with people, with my staff, and I'm a communicator, and I'm building my business each and every day with peace and relaxation, because I know that I am patient and I have everything inside of me that I need. And even finding my wife, when I just relax and settle inside of myself, and attracting everything that I need, everything that I want in my life, then things will change also. And I know that I am that type of person already, having everything that I need inside of me. All of the skills that I've learned, all of the learnings that I've made that I can transfer to other people, that I can share about. I'm basically sharing, living and delivering life lessons. That might be the slogan. Decoding your behavior, finding out why that is that you have these behaviors inside of yourself, that you don't know why they happen or what they are and what's even going on inside of you. Allocating my energy well, realizing that I've started the very first podcast, the very first episode of the Soul Searching Experience podcast already 1 year ago, almost 10 months ago. But then going back into practicing and learning, deeply understanding Tony Robbins' 7 Master Steps of Lasting Change in order to be able to coach people effectively and to be a masterful coach, knowing what to do in order to change human behavior. And this time and this year was super formative, very formative, paramount formative, incredibly formative, utmost formative, importantly formative for myself, because it taught me a lot of skills and helped me through that added pressure to acquire a lot of skills in a very short period of time, condensed, so that now at the end of this year I'm actually in a very good position to really start making money and creating income, when I am just going ahead and clearing my mind and starting to practice giving my time away for free to people and start helping them and start serving them. For that, it is also very important to first have mastered the skill, no, not have mastered the skill, but be fluent within the skill set of actually talking about my topic, knowing who I am and what I am all about, what my topic is, what I'm helping people with, and being able to accurately, concisely, precisely and coherently, covenantly understand and articulate what I am here to do and what I'm about to say and what I'm meant to do here in this lifetime. So I'm going to help you incorporate RPM into your life. RPM is the method and the philosophy of results-driven, purpose-oriented, massive action plan. Maction action plan, let's go. Smack the action on the table. Yes. Results-oriented, purpose-driven, massive action plan. That's what we're doing. So we want to focus on the results that we're after. For that reason, I am also making a mental note and even a physical note into my paper, because I know what to focus on and what to prioritize on into my paper. Where's the paper? Here is the paper. Yes, we are the paper. I am the house. Let's go. We are the paper. All right. Paper. And we're going to say implementation. Non-negotiable things to do. Being a professional speaking. Measuring my own metrics and working myself with a clear mind and organization towards accomplishing my outcomes for myself. It might be another 3 hard years or 3 easy years. And I am in control to go get clients and serve them, because I have enough to start and a lot of value to deliver to my clients. I have it in my power right now to go out and get clients and do the things that successful people do. I am capable, motivated, and productive in going out there, producing content, writing text messages to people in order to convince them to get on a call with me and to talk about how I can help them in implementing RPM, philosophy, and action-taking habits. Daily micro habits that help you go further forward in life and start selling my service, because I know what kind of value I am able to bring and to provide to my clients as I journal and coach them with the power of my voice. I know that there are sub-skills underneath the coaching skill. That is listening, eye contact, remembering and giving back to them what they said to me. And obviously, the undeniable results in my own life. So what I do now as my path of growth unfolds as a person who is living his life of his dreams, I'm going forward each and every day and putting out my content on the platforms that matter. Thank you. Radical self-acceptance. What does that mean in 2024 and going forward? Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. I've just realized that the best video that I've made so far on this not very new but very inexperienced channel, growing in professionality and in follow account, that the best video so far was one that I uploaded yesterday, that I made 4 years ago, that never saw the light of the day because I was too ashamed to publish it, and now I did. And it got already 88 views and 6 likes in just 1 day. So it's likely that that's gonna eventually max out at 200 or 300 views. Which truthfully could mean 1 client, half client, quarter a client, 1/10 of a client, but it will amount to conversions eventually. And conversion makes it seem like it's just a number, it's just capital, it's just traffic. That's not what I mean, but you have to talk to so many people in order to get a yes, because not everybody has the need, not everybody has the money, for not everybody it's the right time. Not everybody is available for that. And so radical self-acceptance means accepting the fact that I was not publishing this video and all the others that I've made, although I could have just gone back to doing that, building my brand and my reputation online. When you are accepting yourself, it is very important to accept yourself completely. That means the skills that you have or don't have yet, that might be small and minuscule, minicure, whatever the word is, Yeah, and I realized that back then I was a much better talker than I am now. Interesting, 4 years ago. But I can revive all of that, and it is easy. Radical self-acceptance. Radically accepting yourself, who you are, who you want to be, and where you want to go. And so I realized maybe this video that I'm making right now, right here, is not meant to be a video that's going to be published in the content playlist, but rather in the daily documentation playlist. Because it's easy to just document, to dip my finger into the moist vinegar to heal the fungus. And to go forward, to relax, to talk more about my offer, to just practice the drill and the thrill of talking about the offer, and to grill my own content, grilling my own progress, utilizing all of the energies that I have inside of myself for the right goals, for the right outcomes, measuring my own outcomes, opening a new document each and every day and just start writing 3 pages of what I am, who I am, what my mission in life is, what I've just put to paper into my mission and vision document. Reaffirming that each and every day as a routine, right? As the routine gets me out of bed. To get up and start working right away on the life of my dreams, start uploading the first video, start rendering the first video. That's been my routine without failure, without avail, each and every morning. I love it. To cut together my videos and take it long term and just start speaking, start practicing speaking better, start getting better at practicing and at speaking. Just like I did in front of my whiteboard, which I had in the original video, which I have right here, the right state, the right whiteboard, the same whiteboard once again. And now I even have 2 lamps that I can tie behind the whiteboard and make some nice light effects at the beginning. Right? To make everything look nice. Because that's who I am. I look nice. And it's easy. I can film with a whiteboard in front of the white wall. Put the light there. Get some print. It's all easy. Get one more extension cable. Get the light back hooked up. It's easy. Right? But it all takes hours and it all takes work. But it is easy. Because I got the time and I got the passion for self-improvement. I'm the type of man who can make this happen. I'm meant to do this. I'm meant to be doing this. Let's go. Speaking my reality into existence. I will get up, render the first video. This is my routine. And I know that I'm just about to blow up. When I just let this energy circulate and going into giving. Into helping people to find me online. I'm helping you to find me. I'm extending my hand and say, please, take my hand, join my community, and come, let's grow together for the entirety of next year. And I'm just going to be diligent and grow and love the process of becoming a good person, a giver, a giving person. Leaving impatience behind and making a killing with my living, a living, killing, making a living with my skills and my talents. And I'm gonna let the beard grow and put some rings inside. But that's nothing that matters now. At all. Because it's not about how you look, it's about what you give. That people compensate you for. Right? What can I give? What can I help them do? Right? So this is what I'm going to make my content about. In fact, I'm going to show you right now. We're going to go on this journey together. Learning how to communicate, yeah. Through a Slack channel with my people. Playing Muski for 15 minutes per day as a micro habit. No, this is a habit. Playing my incantations while brushing my teeth is a habit. I realize that a lot of people are struggling to live in an environment that doesn't support the growth. I put myself into an environment like that, grown out of it to learn these lessons well. And now I am just an educator and entertainer at the same time. Entertaining education. Education delivered in an entertaining way. Right? That comes to the vision document. So I'm getting up each and every morning, without mourning or murmuring. What I need to do. Hold myself to. Alright? Easy. Throw that on Twitter. Super easy. Thursday, effortless effort. The systems that work. The systems that work. Right? Especially strong is the semen retention advantage when I commit to purity and using this energy for creativity. Because the more energy, creativity, and caring I'm willing to generate is what will determine the results that I'm about to get in my life. In the same way as Patrice, make $30,000 per month. I can at least make $1,000 per month if I now dedicate myself to start giving my value and my time away for free to people who need my help. Like Robert. For that I am identifying the areas of value provision I can deliver to my clients. For him that would be in behavior, circumstances, environment, and help him share honestly from the heart his emotions and feelings. Give him some encouragement and set up a system for micro rewards during the day. All of that, we open a new document in a new drive folder. Not a new document, we have all of the documents already. Businessman, skills coaching, coding, coaching. Energy, steam retention with the motivation that came from deprivation to achieve my long-term goals. Doing the things that I would do as successful and giving man. I am a giving man and giving to many. Alright, that comes here in the mission. And further on we go. Alright. Coaching. And get even more status for the fruits of my good labor. While remaining in balance and building my life, building my body, my health, and my life skills. Between Jack, who is the community leader, and Robert, who is a paying customer of his. Because I am living my life same habitual actions. Yes, convincing people, persuasion. I would love to get all of you guys down here to Machu Picchu because This is truly worth seeing. I've seen lots of things around the world. This is truly special. I've seen a lot of things around the world, and this is truly special. And there's a deeper reason behind all of that. I'm not here to persuade you to come here. But if I get you down here and we can see and feel the energy palpable, how many people, what kind of colossal community effort it took, what kind of colossal creative community effort it took to hack these ruins into the top of the mountains in the middle of the clouds, high up, then maybe we can start to wonder what we can achieve as a community also. Maybe we can hack a dent into the universe instead of into a mountain. Who knows? We can see, right? But that's kind of what I would like to proclaim is the wrong word, but to provide as an idea, right? Tomorrow. But next year. Let me first prove that I can actually make some money here. And let me make this good thing. Right? Influencing people, getting further forward faster. Filling my calendar. And I'm starting to give to my clients and prospects. Connection with a woman, comfort and balance. But these were also the times put in the most hours into the project. Right? Each and every day. Oh man. That alone I can price at $200 per month, right? The opportunity to share about what their problems are. Accountability towards their goals. Results focus. Purpose-driven. Massive action plan. Giving massive value to people in my community. And ask myself, what learnings can I channel today? But I can start my influence and leadership where I am, to show up on time, for kids, real life lessons. That's my mission for the future. 19 pages. Know exactly who I am, right? What emotional value I can provide for people. Right, it's easy. Start uploading the first video. 25 minutes, it's great. First video, not viso. No vices, just videos. No vices, just videos. Right? That goes to the puns. Punching in the punchlines, it's good. Can do it, content. I'm finding my voice. Yeah, mastering the snake and the batteries. Communication. But I will celebrate today the first 100 views of my video. I'm going micro-viral. Not fully viral, but micro-viral. Yeah, see? You're going to celebrate 100 views today. We're going micro-viral. This is cool. Radical self-acceptance. That's what people like, apparently. Okay. Well, then I'm going to be talking about this more, I guess. Right? I'm finding my voice and telling my story. More and more and more. It's also interesting. Well, maybe I didn't get right to the point, no hook. That's possible. Value. Oh. Values. With everything that I told you about my business and my offer, please take these notes on the emotional value that I've made 6 months ago and relate them to my offer, so that I can not only realize my own value, the own value of my service, but also so that I may articulate that clearly and logically to my clients, so that they see that too, and that I get to make an offer worth $5,000 to my clients. An annual offer. No, $5,000 to make an annual offer, not to make billions. Let's start first with the first sale. And also to articulate this offer in a way that links in with the 5-day lead magnet that we were talking about. So 5-day challenge, giving the client a 30-minute call each day for 5 days. Keep the working, man. Keep the working. No vice, just videos. Puns. Kleine Schritte, kleine Schnitten. Cramps in the crotch, what? What seeds can plant today in my public? Get to find out my voice. through the volume that I put up, right? Be uploading 500 videos. I'm almost halfway there. 1,000 videos, right? Uploading 3 to 5 per day over the course of another year. That might be necessary to truly find my voice. But now that I have overcome the fear of perception, and I'm gonna make a video about this right now. Might have cracked the 100 already. That's addictive, man. Really, really cool. Let's go. This is great, man. I love this. Could have just kept going with it, man. But honestly, there's no reason why I couldn't go back there and film for a week. I could do that. So much time that I haven't used. But it's fine. Radical acceptance. If I just get to make more of those videos, I know how much went into this one video, but just these effortless rants. Getting back to being the educational entertainer that I want to be. Until these videos are going to be picked up by people. By my friends and everybody else. First 3-digit video. And we're also going to have at some point the first 4-digit video. Just learning how to make the content. Learning what works and what sticks. Man, had I just stuck with that, man, unbelievable. But yeah, I had so much yet to learn. Ditched the whole thing completely. Unbelievable. I had to go through some more hard times, I guess. Times that really, really shaped my character. And next year, I can be back like that. In fact, I can be back like that now. In front of my whiteboard. Recording all of my work sessions. Like a streamer on Twitch. Learning how to articulate. Maybe this video is gonna blow it out of the water. 2, 3, 4, 500, 1,000 views. Who knows, man? Healing, that's my essence. Healing work. And that's also part of the lesson here, that I never really understood healing work in the way that I didn't quite know what to do, like tactically. What I really wanted to do is like, how do you do this tactically? Dipping my finger in the vinegar, micro habits. How do I do this tactically? What is it that I can do each and every day? In order to get forward and get my life off the ground. To change my life circumstances. What is it that I can do that's already changing how I see myself, my identity? And this is working now. And it's so crazy. I watched that yesterday, before I even knew it would blow up. Maybe that was part of why. Because I watched it through all the way. Maybe, maybe not. Long-term brand building. Let's take a look when the call is going to be today. I'll just do each and every day the actions that build my success and that build my brand long term. First 100 view video, amazing. p.m. Okay. This is the essence of who I am and what I want to teach. Can you imagine 100 people getting value of this? From this video. It's like real education. Can you imagine how many people we can touch? Through social media and my production. Building like a real production studio. Like a real place. With real retreats, real seminars. I could have also thought back then, I'm just going to continue with what I'm doing and I will get there eventually. But now I lost my center. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. The channel's going strong, let's go. 16 over the last 28 days. Oh, that's the hang drum. All right. these are just the views in this period. That makes sense. 5 minutes. Average view duration. Wow. That's really significant, man. Looking at numbers, man. Traffic source. Browse features. You got to treat the channel like a business, man. Super interesting. Being a professional. Being a professional, man. Being a professional. Alright, you welcome back. We're going to take a look right now at the best performing videos so far once again. 163, 6 comments, I just responded to all of them, 8 likes, pretty nice. Yeah, and if I just make one of those even just every other week and let it accumulate, because it did take some significant amount of preparation time and people were requesting the healing meditation that I made in there. And it's also so interesting to see that instead of actually celebrating myself for that success that I could have had already 4 years ago when I made this video, had I just published it, and had I just continued to publish videos like that, but yeah, I think my best friend is right. He said to me for fucking years, he's been saying this, like, you are underestimating yourself. That I'm actually good enough. I mean, he told me back then in 2020 that, you know, the things that come out of my mouth sometimes are really pretty decent and profound. Yeah, but it is time now. It is time now to really grow into that and to get the success. And now that I deserve the success, and now that I'm committing myself to purity and simplicity, it is now the time to make the content that people actually really want to hear and want to see. How to practice radical acceptance. Very good video, very good title, something that people really want to see, even without a thumbnail, you know? 163 views. Because yeah, it has like a nice background, it's like intriguing in a certain way. There's like a question mark on there, it's actually a great thumbnail. You know, I look intriguing in some kind of way, at least like inviting and interesting. This one, feeling lonely, sexual deprivation, relationships, that looks not inviting at all. And I had this apartment here for like, man, for months I've been paying this expensive rent to be up there to make the videos. That's what I've always wanted. Did not fucking do this. I was just digging around, watching Age of Empires. Unbelievable, man. Unfucking believable. How have I crashed so much? That was my dream. I went on a call with that lady who needed my help. She was all lonely and needy just in the same way as I was. And that was just so horrifying and traumatic for me, where I'm like, this is the type of shit that I have to do right now? I don't want to do this. Talking to some broke people somewhere in England. Total hubris, man. And now you gotten kicked in the fucking face by life because of this hubris. Yeah, I think I deserved that, I guess, right? But now we're doing it, man. Now we're doing it. 163 views. That's already great. Getting up the numbers each and every day, more and more and more and more and better, right? And so there was an incredible amount of clarity that already happened today. We really see what kind of content works and what people like. And James has been saying, I think there is an in-between. I gotta get back to him right now. I respond to people on time. I just face my fears, right? Of course. Of course. Of course, the quality will naturally improve. The more I do it. For now, it's I will step it up, it is so easy, I can face critique and criticism, it is easy. Ja, it is so easy, ja ho ho, ja ja ho me ja ho hey. Hey ja ja yo, hey ja ja yo, hey ja ja yo me ja ho. Hey ya hey ya hey ya hey yo hey ya hey ya hey yo hey yo ya ya hey. The numbers are keep rising. It's easy. We had a day today. Today denotes the last day before 4 weeks are over. That's 1/3 of that challenge. It's fine. We've really gotten significant progress. It's completely fine. Outreach, massive outreach. How to practice radical acceptance. Great title. Heal your self-esteem. Ah, man, can you imagine what would have happened had I just stuck with that for 4 years, man? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. That could have led to the seminars that I always wanted to do, but that obviously would not have led to all of the learnings that I have made right now in this hard time, once again. Yeah, really, it wouldn't. But now is the time to get back to who I am and what I'm actually meant to be doing here in this lifetime. I know that I could have already made some massive progress within the last 4 years in time of building my brand, but I have just made learnings, much more learnings. How to practice radical acceptance. Yeah, I would just have loved to just continue to learn about healing and inner work. That kind of has been the passion all along, right? But we can't get back there. A little bit of detour of numbers, of business. That's the good thing about it. That's what I take from that. That's the good thing that came from it, right? More learnings about energies, about how things work. And now we can track the numbers. How to practice radical acceptance, but with the numbers. How to dial in your numbers. Well, what's important in the beginning that you notice the little tiny seedlings that are just so meek, but they will grow into massive mustard trees, where the birds of the air will find nests. Right, in a few years. I know it's not impressive, but do you expect me to fucking go viral right out of the gate? Like, you know, I got the time. It's easy. I know we got a sprint here for some 90 days, but it's fine. It's easy. We get there. We'll get there. Small daily steps. It's easy. Small daily steps. It's easy. Bit of music, a bit of growth, more into my journals. Having fully understood and established where I'm placing all of the thoughts that I have in my success journal, demeanor and behavior, that's all easy. It's all easy. It's all easy. Making the content, yeah, and I'm realizing that even that right now is pretty much being in my own head still, but that's fine. That's okay, I guess. People really like these videos, man, that I made in Cusco. Unbelievable. People also like the videos that I made in Germany. You know, so many years, so many days. What have I done? Not the things that I needed to be doing. Unbelievable. Yeah, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be like another year, just of more of the same. Just more posting, more brand building, more keeping going. Keeping it positive each and every day, surviving, thriving, making connections, staying positive, learning, communication, brand building and team building, communication, contact building, relationship building, body building, all kinds of building, martial arts skills building, all kinds of building for the next year. And for the last 10 weeks that we have within this year, October 17th. Very nice. Let's go. 1647. Yes, we can do that. And yes, we can also relax and reflect upon the things that we want to be doing in our lifetime. Yeah. Because I know that I put everything that I have into one basket, into one bucket. And I know that I have it inside of me, man, with 163 views. If I just went back to that and just got myself some more resources somewhere. You know, I get my residency card and I get a loan. I get a freaking bank loan on my land or something. I find the money somewhere. It's fine. It's easy. We'll find a way. And that I'm just going to keep producing these videos until the brand is strong enough that I'm actually going to get some serious clicks here. And I'm going to fill my school community, and it's going to be more and more pivoted back to who I actually am and what I actually really want to be doing with my seminars. I want to run a seminar business. Yes, I will do a coaching business and AI implementation, but I actually don't at all even want to do AI implementation for businesses. I don't even think that this is good or even necessary, because there are so many complexities. I want to focus on the one thing that I am doing here and implementing all of these systems for myself in my own business. And even if I'm right now going a little bit ziggy and zaggy, I bet when we refresh that now we're at 170 already. I love to see the numbers going up, and I love to grow, and I love to go forward and to provide good value to people. Value to people. Value to people. Value to people. Oh, where are we? 171. Incredible. That's what I said, yeah. That's unbelievable. Can you imagine that? While I was like talking to you, 8 or like whatever that is, 9 people, basic math, doesn't matter, have clicked on that. One more like has come in. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Can I get another whiteboard? Can I get back to this place? I can get back there to this place. Bring my lights or buy some new ones, get them shipped from Lima, and bring some lights there. I buy new ones, I bring them back here if it's needed, or I leave them in a storage room. You know, whenever I come back there to film, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Right? It's like $50 a day, and I'm like, well, $50 a day, okay then, I guess. But I can get back to that. It's nothing lost, man. It's nothing lost. We can go forward with all of this, right? 2781, yeah, it's incredible, man. And even that got 10, the journey to giving. Building habits for success. Even that people wanted to see. One like, yeah. I mean, yeah, we just, yeah. Just have to keep it going, man. Have to keep it going. And I always ask myself, was I actually healed myself to be able to preach? I know that one video has gotten 700 views. I know that other videos also could get 700 views. Yeah. Just gotta get back into my own, who I was before all of that shit happened. And really who I was before all of this shit really happened. Like when I was like 17, 18. My natural, happy, free, authentic self. And just start giving to people once again. Giving good advice, good habits, good practices. So much that I learned in those 4 years in terms of business, in terms of, yeah, maybe that was all necessary to, tell this story of that I know what can happen if you don't set yourself up an environment to succeed, when you're weak inside, when you're conflicted, when you isolate. I know exactly what happens. Because at some point it will not be in your control anymore. If you set yourself up with an environment that saps your energy, at some point it will not be in your control anymore. You will just spiral out of control, and then you feel completely out of control. And then you're going to probably hate yourself for it. When you have the proclivity to generally be hard on yourself, you are going to hate the fuck out of yourself. How to practice radical acceptance. Well, but it's never too late. It is never too late. I'm 29 years old. I still got plenty of days in this year. I can really do this. I can build a school community. I already could have done that, but there were some more learnings needed. For me, I believe. Some more learnings. Losing also much stronger and much more mature right now. But generally much worse in terms of setup. Can you imagine if I just stayed there and started to make some money? I'd have helping people with that. And I always thought, unless like my life really was completely where I thought I wanted it to be, like with all these beautiful women and like a strong muscular body, massive villa, people loving me, all being recognized everywhere, at the airport, wherever I go, whenever I go places, traveling across the earth, giving seminars. I always thought I had to live this life before I could actually have the authority and the confidence to pursue that. But that's not what happened. This is now what happens. This is now what we're going to make happen. And it's easy. How easy was it for me to make this video? I mean, how fun was it? There were still a few things that I didn't understand, that I didn't get. About myself, about how life works. And now I have a much better and much different perspective. And I used to work on that for years. Thinking about it, thinking it completely, it's fucking extinguishing any bit of life energy in my message with overthinking. Incredible. Incredible. But now we're here, and now that I know that I can do that, and now that we actually get the first pieces of, it's so wild how I've been sitting on this potential, not realizing it, not actualizing it, because I was so conflicted inside of myself. Interesting, super interesting, super interesting. And I also realize how it is about the packaging of the videos. You can make, I have great content here in this video, but if I don't package it in a way that people will want to consume it, they won't. And so I now have a YouTube channel, I now have a proper LinkedIn account. I'm now working hard to get people into my free community. I have access to all of these AI tools and automations that I can utilize to really get this business off the ground. I can really do this. All I got to do is just more marketing and just being better personally, being a better person. And just being better personally at making content and explaining things. I mean, if I just get back to this level of explaining things, because that was really pretty freaking decent, man. Just getting back of speaking about these things, reading about them, sharing with other people about the things that were on my mind that I really wanted to do. Yeah, incredible, but I just needed the certainty so much. That's what I also didn't understand. And now I do understand what I didn't understand. That's called learning. That's called learning. And this is like real passive riches, where you just put out content and it keeps growing, and it keeps coming back for months. You know, if we go here to live videos, you can see, and I can see, I can look at this myself. 700 views streamed on April 9th, and like, apparently people freaking liked that. This was really a video that hit. People liked that. So incredible. Salt company and a porn coaching. And now I'm back at what I actually want to do. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. But this is now truly who I want to be. Another two views. Can you imagine people actually watching that while I'm not there? And I can make many more videos like that people watch when I'm not there. And there are a lot of small channels right now in the AI space, but also in the healing space still, that get massive tailwind. It's still not too late. And I'm just maximizing my resources and continue to maximize all of the resources that I do have. The clothes that I have, the suits that I'm getting tailored, all of these health supplements that I have here, the place where I potentially can get back to and negotiate with Carlos like a good price or something, and then really make it worthwhile. Really making it worthwhile. Starting to film there again. Next year. Right? Really making massive content. Massive content. What would have happened? But it's fine. The things happened the way that they did, and I learned, and I've grown a lot. I've also shrunk a lot in other ways. I've lost out on a lot of growth as well in some ways. But that's okay now. That is okay now. Can you imagine, man, in 2 days getting this amount of views? Can you picture 170 people? That's like a proper seminar room. It's unbelievable. And I will do this, and I will make this successful. I have tons of coaches in my corner who can really help me with all of this. It's fine. It's fine. And I got the time. I can relax. I can breathe. As soon as we got the first client onboarded, it's going to be fine. It's going to be easy. I'm just going to ask people, hey, have you come to the Tony Robbins event? Would you like to talk about it? How did you like it? Come to the Tony Robbins event? Yeah, okay. How did you like it? What did you learn? Why did you go to the event in the first place? Rather than get people on a call, start practicing, start coaching people for free. It's just, I just got to take the first step right now into the right direction, start coaching people for free. And staying consistent with all of that. And I know James doesn't like the content right now, that's fine. I also think that can be improved, but it's like, look, we're getting there. It's like, you know, I won't be able to rush it. It's like, this is okay for now. It's like, the practice right now behind the content is to just learn how to say something coherently for 5 minutes straight, like my own content, because that's what I'm gonna do on the videos and like the articles, you know, if they're shit, nobody sees them. It's fine. But if they're good and they get 100 impressions and 10 likes, I know what people like. And so it's completely fine. I know we're hurrying, but like, I hate this shit. I've been living in this weird, erratic place and I don't want this. Because I know I have the time. You know? It's like taking it easy. Doesn't mean being lazy. I'm working all of the hours, but not in this erratic, stressed out way. It's like calm and relax. Because of that, I'm going to make much less mistakes and I'm going to get much faster long term. But like this period, I don't think it can really be accelerated right now. It's like I just got to get better at publishing content and saying the things that I want to say and just get better at it, looking better, speaking better, voice projection, body language, all of that better. That has to be better. And so if I'm just staying consistent with what I'm doing with my content, that's enough. The improvement will come. You know, 146 of daily uploading videos every single day. And now I'm slowly starting to get it. It takes all time. All of that takes time. And that's okay. It's okay that it takes time. Maybe it's meant to take time. And it's easy. It's easy. Yeah, the couscous setup, that was beautiful, man. Could have done many more videos than just 6. That really was my path and my purpose. Thought I'm gonna do that, and COVID came, and I just did not know how to respond. So I just watched Age of Empires, I guess. Unbelievable. Really unbelievable. Yeah, but I've learned a lot. And now I'm coming back once again to the same opening, and now the opening is there, and now I'm just gonna be able to and need to step through this opening. You know? Taking the opportunity now this time, for the first time ever, of actually making money with my service, right? Because that all feeds together when people see that I have a channel with like a few thousand subscribers even, you know, which will be hard earned. And people see, okay, there's at least something there. You know, getting people in the school community, okay. And then they're gonna convert to paying clients, potentially. Yeah, this person, oh man, fuck, you know, she gave me such a great compliment. And it's like, yeah, if I had just done these videos for like the last 4 years, imagine, 4 years, man, 4 years. Can you imagine that? Then I would have already done my seminars, right? Started to practice speaking, giving seminars, right? All of my content. But it's fine, we're doing it now. And it was very important to get to this purity, to this place of mind of self-acceptance and of wife and waking up and to realizing that all this weird casual intercourse shit is nothing that's going to get me to success. It's going to rather take away from that, right? It's going to be easy. Yeah, so let's watch the last bit of the video of Austin, write some notes, then do another hour of outreach and then call it a day. Date night, and today is a relaxation day, a rest day. It's easy. We'll see how far this video will climb. If it gets to 300 views, that would be absolutely outstanding. Because then I really have to prove that not only I know what I talk about, that people also like what I'm talking about. At least they like what I was able to talk about 4 years ago. Not sure if I can, yeah man, replicate that. Back then I was really in that vibe and that mindset all of the time, just learning about it, yeah. Because you don't really know what people like or dislike, you know? It's just... But yeah, God is guiding me. God has been guiding me all along. And He will also guide me this time out of the situation towards actually talking to people and making progress, living the life of my dreams. I never published that. Thought it was good enough. But that's all good. It's all good.
This is a masterclass for men who are sick and tired. The opposite of fear is curiosity. So you got to be curious. My apologies on that. Dude, look, so many guys are living. I hope. Oh, shit. Hello, Chris? Good to talk to you. My apologies on that. Dude, look, so many guys are living in a shack. They're living in one of these really horrible situations. whether it's, they might even be millionaires, I don't know, but their quality of life, their spiritual, their mental, their body, if they're watching this porn and stuff, they're living in a shack like this basically, and they don't know that they can be living in this. Your body is like your temple. It's like your mansion. It's either going to be like that on the left-hand side or a big mansion on the right. And when you make a few adjustments, you fine-tune a few things. Definitely, number one, quitting this porn out. There's a whole lot more to it that I could teach you. That's just the first part of it. Things only can get way better from there, and then you're like living in this mansion. Your body is like a mansion then, and you're just, you don't really understand it until you're living that. And it's something that is so freaking possible, and if I can do it, dude, you don't even know how bad I was in my younger years with a lot of things. And once I started cleaning things and really cleaning things up, and I realized, oh, this is the way I can be operating every day, and it's so much better. And I just think about that a lot, how my past life was. It's unreal how much better it is, and how possible it is to change. So think about it, man. So I'm a coach, right? And in England, they call these buses coaches. So you're getting on a bus, you're getting coached essentially. And what I'm doing is I'm inviting you onto the bus, onto the coaching bus, and I'm showing you the scenery. I'm getting you out of that bad neighborhood. I'm getting you out of that shack there, and we're on our way to that other neighborhood where the mansion is. You're still getting on. You're still taking the action, like you're taking the action right now to watch me and to possibly book a call. You're actually taking that action by getting on. And I'm not making you do anything. You are completely free to really get off as you want. I'm just showing you that, hey, there's another area that you can be living in. There's another area where you can just be thriving and really living your best life. So I show you how the scenery's changing. We're getting on the bus. And eventually here, how it's going to go is, we're going to find a place, a nice area where you're going to live, and you're going to get off that bus, and I'm going to keep going to pick up other guys to be coaching them, to showing them other ways. But you're going to be getting off in a new location by yourself with all the tools that you've been picking up on the way that is going to make you set for life and even help other people, I hope, So we need men just like you who are ready to give it up and who are ready to go. So book a call. We'll start with the process. We'll remove the fear and doubt, remove the desire to watch porn, and we'll get you on your way to living the best life, because it's just too damn short, man. I'm telling you. It's too short to be wasting your life in potential like this. You deserve to get your power back. Matter of fact, you absolutely need this. It's not even the matter of, if you're sitting here and you're still listening to me right now, and you actually have an obligation now, because you cannot be ignorant about it anymore. You can't let ignorance say, well, society's telling me it's fine. Movies are telling me it's fine. It's not fine. Get your stuff together and let's go. Let's get on this better life. So I hope this has been helpful for you, because we want you to be next. We want you to book a call essentially. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing and try to sell you this call. Look, it's a free consultation call. Either way, you're going to get something out of it. Yes, I want you to become a client of mine and coach you. But either way, I try to help you the best as I possibly can and show you some breath work tips, minimum a few things to help deal with your urges, because I genuinely want you out of this situation. So I have many different options available, and it's for everybody. There's literally things. Some people just need a daily check-in every day with my voice telling them, reminding them where they need to go. So they just need that nudge. I call it the resist reminder, and it's kind of like an alarm clock, a daily nudge to keep you strong and accountable. So that's one part of my service. I have some people are way far down. They're dealing with escorts. They're dealing with all kinds of crazy stuff, and they need my daily, much more intense support. So that's a little bit higher price of a ticket. But I have those options for everybody out there who's struggling, and I really hope that you check me out. Here's the thing. Book a call you can on the main website, or click or DM me on Facebook. No shame, no it's private, it's discreet. I'm not telling anybody about this. So please, do that on Facebook. You can email me. You can austin@getoutofbed.net. You can also even give me a call right now through Skype. That's not a problem. The 619-399-2373. And if you're prepared to talk, let's talk, and let's get you out of this situation. And I'm already happy for you. I'm already happy for you, man. So give me a call, and we'll talk to you soon.
Let's do this as team effort here, man.
This is a masterclass for men who are sick and tired of watching.
What's Dean saying?
This is a masterclass for men who are sick and tired of watching porn, and it's.
Wow. You've also done our work here, man. Did we upload that many videos? We did upload quite a lot, did we? We're progressing. We're getting this, man. Yeah, we're getting there.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to share with you a little bit today about my story, how I came to be with human retention, and how it even started. For me, it started maybe 10 years ago when I was really depressed and really struggling with some of these addictions that you might be struggling with. And I realized I was kind of accidentally found this. I stopped whacking off for like a month at a time, but I had no way to control it. I had no way to control the energy. It was just going completely up, and then I go back to the bad habits, and it would be kind of the same cycle over and over again. And it wasn't until maybe 6 years ago, I did ayahuasca ceremony in the middle of the jungle of Mexico, up in the mountains. And this is where I actually started to realize that it was a requirement to not, be abstinent for the ceremony. So I started doing that like a month before, and I would have the most profound experiences with the medicine and with shamans and stuff. It was just incredible. And my energy, I realized it was like, that was it. Stopping all substances and stopping these negative things. And I was able to, this thing that was like continually.
But we look good in the life.
It continued to just take my energy. And I would get it, whether it was drugs, whether it was these bad videos or whatever. And this was like the first time in my life where all these things cut. And my energy just went full. And I was able to live like in this positive light. And it was so cool. I wanted to help people. I wanted to volunteer. I wanted to like do all these things and just be this. And I was able to see like an actual future with like a family and the positive things that I never thought of before, And so that was kind of like in the long form of where or in a short story like where the semen retention got me. Now, years later, where we're really doing it, really not watching it like it's not a joke. We've been able to kind of take that energy, and it's a very powerful, strong energy, and actually create businesses and create. I mean, look, Florian, right? Like a year ago, I was, was pretty lonely. Now I have a wife. Now I'm living. We both started our businesses. Because we're able to actually kind of focus. For me, I sort of had that ADD thing, had depression, was just kind of wanted to be stuck in that cycle. I couldn't complete anything. Maybe a lot of you can relate, maybe not. I couldn't complete anything. Now I actually have the motivation, due to family, due to good friends in my life, due to also the capacity just to want to be able to do better and actually create my future and manifest it. Amazing how rapid this went. Everything, the woman that I wanted, it came to be crazy. Like everything happened, and I would give a huge due to God, to all these positive things, but also to semen retention, seriously, to actually doing these practices. So for this, we made this 30-day program. We really did it. This is genuinely from our hearts, because Florian, I can't speak for Florian, but I can say this: we have both been down, down. We know what it's like to be about as low as you can possibly go, but also to rise up and be, living in a higher state of higher vibration, more positive. So, yeah, that's more or less my story.
Yes, and how did that come to be? I mean, we got to meet, and I was always asking myself, how is he running so fast? How is he walking so fast? How is he always so energetic and so motivated and so has such a zest for life and for experiences? And how is he squatting like hundreds of kilos, like 4 plates each or 3 plates each? And I couldn't fathom that. And he told me about this practice, and I took that on a year after that. I should have done that right from the beginning, but I didn't. There was a reason for that as well. And it really did change my life. I felt weak a long time for many different reasons, and that certainly was one of the reasons. If you have certain lack, like if your energy is leaching out every night in these bad habits, you let go of your energy instead of holding it. In physics class, we were told like energy can never be lost, it can only be transmuted. Well, then what happens if you actually hold it in your body and transmute it? And Austin has been a great friend, a great influence, and in that regard, really a great partner to hold me accountable. And what we've achieved since then is I like it. I like where we're going, and I would like for you sincerely to have that experience as well. This challenge we've created for you guys. We've created so that other people can take on this practice as well, even if they don't know where to go with it, how to maneuver their energy. And we would love for you to join. It can increase your motivation because you don't let go of your energy. Basically what it does is it gives you more energy, and then you have the choice what to do with that energy. Some of you guys may artists, some of you guys may real estate agents, some of you guys have their own businesses, some of you guys want to be a better father, some of you guys want to have energy for your wife and for your friends. I mean, I love people. I love when I can play music and work and go to the farm and instruct the workers, our employees that we have, and build a really good connection. All of that, you need energy. And this energy you get as a man through many sources, good sleep, nutrition, that's all part of it. But I trust you to take care of that. Right. One of the main things, definitely for me, and Austin said this before, was semen retention. That's why we created this practice, because it's a very physical thing. It has nothing to do with the cult. We are not your leaders. We are not your gurus. There's nothing weird about it. There's no ideology behind it. It's not something you need to buy in as a belief system. It's a physical practice, like doing push-ups. It's just good for you. If you've never tried it, give it a try. If you're right now in a place of your life where you feel weak, you lack motivation, you get up and you're tired, or you don't really know what you want to be doing, you lack clarity, come over to our site and join the challenge. We would love to take you on.
Amazing, well said. That just reminded me too, like, it's not a cult, there's not like any weirdness behind it, but the cult is kind of you. You are the leader within you. The reason, to get on it, there are some deepness behind it, but it's for your own empowerment, for you to be in control. The reason why we're charging $33 is because of the 30 vertebrae. So kind of there is some deep deepness behind that, philosophy, whatever. or it's just reality, our bodies are kind of like a temple, and we need to be treating it as such, which we haven't, and isn't that something? So like when you start to understand the sacredness of your body and stuff, you're going to think twice before polluting it. And believe me, I know what that's like, to just really be pretty low. I could share some stories another time, like, I understand what that's like. So, I know that so many people are struggling out there. You might be struggling with this, and you don't, there's not really anybody talking about it, because it's kind of uncomfortable, and whatever, it's a secret thing. You can't really, maybe your parents are doing it, or your brothers, or I don't know. It seems like it's like this kind of common addiction that that everybody's okay with, but really, we personally in our lives believe it's not that okay, because it's kept us from being great. It's kept us from doing, Florian, he bought a bunch of land recently, and now he's like a boss of 5 people employed, and really it's because he started to manifest his energy. He started to control that retention energy and just and we also do teach, we have a VIP course on how to help maintain that. But, if you're just going to do just do this for 30 days. Do this discipline. Do this exercise for 30 days. I really truly believe it will give you some benefits. So click on the link or go to getoutofbed.net. www.getoutofbed.net. And check it out for yourself.
Attention, American family fathers. Are you here to learn how to quit pornography successfully? That was the wording on the previous page where you said yes, and now you're here at this free training. For this reason, welcome. We are here to address exactly that topic. My name is Florian Röke.
My name is Austin Zest.
From Get Out of Bed and Man Above Porn. And that is exactly what we're about to teach you in this free training, how to elevate yourself above porn, which is a fancy way to say how to quit porn, especially as a married family man, because this family situation is very particular. And this is what we're going to be addressing here. So every man basically has 2 choices, don't they?
They do. And imagine this is you beforehand, right? The left-hand path is going to take you to regret, shame, lack of respect, all of that stuff that result in, you watching porn. This is why you're here right now. You probably feel bad about it, and this is what's leading you to listening to us right now. But there's also another decision that you can make, a decision that leads to self-respect, respect from your family, just a much more positive solution. But how do you get there? It's easier said than done, right? Those thoughts that come in sometimes outweigh the positive thoughts. And we found, our own solutions. This is why we built this app that kind of helps you to choose a better decision that is better than watching the porn. We've actually formulated a way where you can do something that brings your dopamine up and makes you feel better about yourself.